This will be another AD&D Toolkit tutorial video. I'm going to show a new feature that we've instituted for spellcasters. So I'm going to start with my buddy Hab here, who is a magic user. And so this is Hab's character sheet here. This is related to his spells, and we're going to click on his spell book. So these are all the spells that he currently has written into his spellbook. These are the list of spells that are available to a magic user. And then these are the spells that he has tried to learn and failed, and so he can never learn or cast them again. From his spellbook at least. You know, the scroll, he still could. But you'll see, so for instance, Affect Normal Fires, he has learned that, he's written it, transcribed it into his spellbook, so it is no longer listed in the level 1 spell list. Magic Missile is still here because he has not learned that, not transcribed it yet. I'm going to start with Magic Missile, and here's the new feature. So we've incorporated what we call spell data now. So for each spell, if you hover over the little scroll icon there, it has a little pop-up that gives you all the basic parameters and values for that spell. And one of the cool things is it takes into account the level of your character and then does the calculations. So for instance, let's go back to Magic Missile. Magic Missile, I'm taking this off the top of my head, so bear with me, but I think it's like 90 inches. 9 inches, which would be 90 yards or 90 feet, depending on if he's indoor or outdoors. That would be the range of it, but you'll see the range here is 12 inches, and the reason for that is I think it's base 9 inches plus half an inch for each additional level. So it's 6 level, he would get 6 half inches or 3 inches, so that 9 becomes 12 inches. And you'll see it calculates you for that on the range there. And it also will do those calculations for area of effect, duration, and so forth. So that's a neat feature. And the other thing we have is if you click on Magic Missile, you can actually put in notes for that spell. Currently there are none, so it says NA. But let's say I want to just have some reminders in here. So I'm going to write damage is 1d4 plus 1. Additional missile every 2 levels, e.g. 2 missiles at level 3. Always hit. Just whatever notes I think are useful for me so that when I'm playing, I don't need to go back to the player's handbook to look these parameters up. I'm just going to type whatever is useful information to me. Type that in here, click submit, and then when I go back to Magic Missile and hover over, you'll see at the bottom there the notes now have the notes for that spell that I found useful and typed in there. And another really cool thing about this, so this is my character Hab. I'm going to go to another one of my characters. Right, so this character is a Cleric Fighter Mage multi-class. I'm going to go to her spell book. She's actually learned Magic Missile. It's in her spellbook. But you'll see when I hover over this, there's those notes again. So the notes are actually account-wide, and they'll apply to any of my characters. So I only have to do it the one time, and then it's always there for me, easy reference. And you'll see the range is only 11 inches here because this character is a 5th level mage. So again, those dynamic values for range, area of effect, duration, they're calculating for us. There's a lot of these parameters in the PHP that are noted as special. For instance, on Magic Missile here you'll see duration is noted as special. Whenever you see that special, which there are a lot of them, that usually means within the description is where they talk about what's special about the duration, and that's where the notes can become useful here, that you just type in whatever shorthand will help you remember. So it's a very cool feature that we just added. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope this is useful for you.